Hi there, folks. Maureen from Color Me Positive PLR here. I created a video for the sales page for our last subscriber only special, which are sharks. And I was just fooling around in Canva. I haven't done this before, but a couple of folks are asking me how to create a video in Canva that has like animation of the characters you're using. So I'm gonna show you how. It's still new to me, so I'm not even sure if you can use this in the free version of Canva or if you have to have the paid version. You'll have to try it out. I have the paid version. So okay, so what you want to do first is go to create a design, and then you're going to want to choose whatever size you want to do. Like if you're doing a video, see, video is 1920 by 1080. Okay, but I want a custom size because I don't want it to fill up the whole page, right? So I'm just going to do 800 pixels by 400 pixels. There we go. And then create new design, and it pops up there. Now, I want a background that's underwater, right? Because the pack is sharks, so I'm going to be using sharks, animating them. So you're going to come over here and find your videos, right? And mine shows up here because I've used it recently. If you don't see videos over here on the left-hand side, just come up to apps and scroll down and you should find it in here. Okay, so click on videos and then I'm going to type in underwater and it will bring up a whole bunch of these videos. And this one here is the one I use. Now, if you hold your mouse over them, it will show you the animation in the video. Okay? So I'm just going to click on that one. It'll bring it in here. I'm going to drag it out and place it where I want it. So that looks good. Okay. I'm going to click on pause. And then I want to bring in my shark characters. So I'm going to come over here to uploads. And I've already uploaded them. Okay. So I'm going to use the coffee one, of course. And I just want him kind of hanging out in the corner here. And he's not going to be swimming or going crazy because he's holding a coffee, right? So I'm going to come up here to animate. Now you have all these choices too, right? So if you just want him to come in like that and then stop, that would be cool. But if you want him to do something specific, you're going to come up here to create an animation. And what this does is you can drag him around to do whatever you want him to do. Okay, so just say, I'm going to click on him and I'm just going to go crazy. I'm just going to put him up here and see what happens. And see, it just follows the path that you laid out for it. Now, I don't want him to do that because he'll be spilling his coffee and you can't spill coffee. Okay, so you're going to come back down here and go to delete path. And I'm going to start again. So basically, I just want him going up and down, like really slowly. And once you let it go, it creates the animation along the path. Okay? So I'm going to leave him like that, come down here and go done. And then I'm going to have this guy hanging out with him over here. And I want him doing the same thing, basically just bobbing up and down in the water. So I'm going to come back to animate, create an animation, and then click on him and just kind of move him slowly up and down. There you go. That looks good. And you can change the speed basically by going faster or slower when you're creating that animation. I'll show you in a minute. So I'm going to come back here and go done. And then I want this guy at the bottom of the screen going across the screen. So I'm going to start him off a little bit off screen like that. I'm going to come up to animate, create an animation. Now, if you hold the shift key down, when you're creating the animation, it will do a straight line for you. Okay? So I'm going to hold the shift key down and drag him across. and off the screen. There you go. And that's good. Now, let's go back to uploads. And I'm going to have this guy come down and mop the floor. So I want him starting over here. And you got to remember you have this animation in there, right? So you don't want him coming down like right over it like that. Now he's moving pretty fast. So if I move this guy slow, right, when I'm doing the animation, he'll have passed by the time he's coming down. So I'm going to go up to animate, create an animation, and then I'm going to just drag this guy slowly down. And then bring him over here so he mops the floor here. And then let him go. There we go. Not too bad. I can make that a little better, but this will do. So that's pretty much it. It's really simple and a lot of fun to do. Once I have more time, I'll play and try to make a more complicated video. Now, one thing is the animations that I put in there, they're very short, right? So if you come up here, it's like a 29-second video, and that's because of the background. But play this and you'll see when these animations end. Like look down here, and it's like only like a 8-second video, really, right? So I'm going to come back up here and close, and then I'm going to click on the background. And when you do that, you can crop it, flip it, play it back. And what I want to do is crop it here. Well, not crop it because that'll change the size, but cut it because this is 29 seconds and like the video itself is only like 8 seconds. So what I'm going to do is bring it all the way and put it like at 9.7 seconds. Okay. I'm going to click up here and see how it works. Because you want this ending the same time your animations end as well. There you go. So the video is done. Because you wouldn't want to be downloading a 29-second video and this is like the end of your animation, right? First of all, it'll be a lot bigger to download. Okay, so I'm going to close that. Then you're going to go up to share and you want to download, right? So when you click on download, it's going to suggest MP4, which you want to do, and then you just download and save it where you want to. I hope this helps. Go in, have some fun, create some crazy stuff, and share it if you do. All right.